this Valentine's Day look, I wanted to keep it simple and just do a light smoky eye. Right now I'm going to take a darker brown and just blend that shadow into my crease. And then I'm going to go ahead and find a light peachy pink color to apply to my base. And you can make this look as dramatic as you'd like, or maybe just apply shadows with a little bit more pigment. And right now I'm going to apply a highlighter right underneath my brow bone. This will help lift the brows and blend all of the rest of the shadows together. Now I'm going to take a black liquid liner, nothing too fancy, no cat eye, just something to define my lash line, and I went ahead and applied my lashes. And I'm touching up the base with that peachy color again. And I'm taking a Bobbi Brown black shadow to tightline my waterline. Now you can blend this as much as you'd like and smoke it out if you'd like, but I wanted to avoid smudging it just so it would be a little more bold, because I kept the smoky eye on my lid pretty light. Hopefully you guys can follow along with these steps. I didn't do anything too hard or fancy for this look. Right now I'm taking my Dior waterproof mascara. Yours doesn't have to be waterproof, I just liked how dark this one was. And go ahead and apply that on both your top and bottom lashes. And right now I'm mixing a Clinique foundation with a Clinique BB cream. You don't have to do both, you can do either or. I just couldn't find a shade that really matched my skin tone, so I like the way these two look together. And now I'm taking a Clinique concealer. It's probably about 2 shades lighter than my skin, and I usually start by applying 2 upside down triangles under my eyes. And then I'll apply it on my forehead and then down the bridge of my nose. And next I'm going to take a MAC BB cream. And this one is probably about 3 shades darker than my skin tone, 3 or 4. I just really like the consistency of this BB cream, and it doesn't dry super quickly, so it makes it easy to blend. Right now I'm just blending everything out. I typically actually use a beauty blender for this part, but for whatever reason I felt like using my Sigma brush. Most of the brushes I use throughout this tutorial are actually from Sigma. And right now I'm taking the High Beam Highlighter by Benefit. And right now this is probably one of my favorite products that I found. I used to just go ahead and apply my MAC highlighting powder, which you'll see me use in a second, but I just think that this really helps the powder stand out more and definitely lasts a lot longer. So you'll be able to tell pretty quickly that there's a nice little glow to my skin after applying the shadow now, or the powder now. This isn't always necessary, but I definitely like to use this on a day when I know I'm going to be taking a lot of photos. And I'm highlighting the Cupid's bow just to make my lips look a little more plump. And I'm using a pretty bright colored blush by MAC. And right now I'm just setting all of my makeup with my Rosewater spray by Herbivore. I find that it makes my skin look really dewy, and it actually does kind of help my makeup last a little longer, but sometimes I'll use that as well as a setting spray. And I went ahead and I already did my brows. Now I'm on to my lips. I'm using a primer by Buxom, and now I'm lining my lips. I just kind of line the outside and I go a little bit in the corners of my upper lip and my lower lip. Just blending everything out. And now I'm going to use the liquid lipstick. Liquid lipsticks just go on liquid and dry matte. They usually last a really long time. And that's the finished look. Hopefully this tutorial helped you all. Please let me know if you need any tips or suggestions, and I'll list all the products below.